the studios of Turnstile Records. Join us for another exciting installment of The Escape Pod. In an infinite universe of mindless podcasting, only one will reign supreme. And then there's this one.
The Escape Pod.
Oh, we're starting. I thought you were going to see your daughter. Oh, hang about.
Jesus. You're right there, Taco.
New exciting,
and
yeah.
welcome to the fucking podcast.
I thought it was the exciting episode of Angry Dad.
My name is Michael Caine.
My name is Timmy Taco.
My name is Adsty Nookles.
Ashley Nucles.
Jeepers.
You can call me Nukes for short.
So, the Escape Pod, it's episode, Tim... 15 Schmifteen.
1-5, not 5-0.
Is that when we can legally drink at the park without our parents knowing it?
Absolutely.
We've reached that stage.
15. So, don't have to naming rights yet, but that is a thing.
I think we'll do the naming rights at the end, don't we?
And having din-dins,
I'm
Tim?
having din-dins tonight.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
The show must go on. I
Nothing
guess.
crunchy, you'll be happy to know.
Yeah, it's all mush, it looks like. And speaking of mush, I'm on the mush diet. Anyone that listens to the podcast knows about my dentistry.
The mush diet.
Yeah,
Did
we've
you
been
talk
talking
about
about...
that on this show?
I don't know, but I
I
have
talked about that on the other show.
dental...
Needless to say.
I've just been... got back from the first of 3 root canal... You got to go... well, not 3 root canals, but it's a 3-stage, 3-pronged attack.
Now, the root canal is purely to avoid...
Dying of a heart
taking
attack
tooth out and having a...
from either pain or rotten disease
Rotten,
mouth. Got
yes.
gut mouth.
Gets into the bloodstream, that rotten disease mouth.
And kills you. And actually, Clarky told me that. I was over checking out a job at his house yesterday.
I don't want to
Michael
interrupt,
Clark,
but yeah, Clarky sounds very much like a doctor.
He's not a doctor.
No.
Maybe the doctor of love, but I don't know.
Clarky.
But I said, "Oh man, I'm my tooth," because yesterday was particularly bad. It was a lot of pain. Took too many Nurophens. How many is too many?
How many is too many?
Well, I took about 20, I think,
I have a
throughout
friend
the
who
day.
actually OD'd on Nurofen, had to have his stomach pumped.
Oh, jeeps.
God.
Does not do any drugs to speak of, yet he's one of the only people I know to have had his stomach pumped from an overdose.
He's never had drugs.
Nope.
I wouldn't be telling
I've
that
had an
story if I
overdose.
was him.
Is
Pillhead.
that like I smoked but I didn't inhale?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
overdosed but I never took drugs?
Could be, yeah.
So where was I?
Not
I
good
don't
for your
even.
kidneys
I don't
and
even know when my.
So
Pain.
in the last couple
pain,
of episodes,
yes.
you've been in pain.
Yes,
leading
yes,
up to
yes,
20 Nurofen a day.
yes.
Are you taking 20 Nurofen in one swallow?
No.
No?
It started. It wasn't 20. It started off a couple in the day, the morning, and then like a couple at Smoko, and then.
Slowly progress.
But it wasn't
Next
working.
thing you know, you're
and-
sucking cock around the corner
For
for a
Nurofen.
Nurofen.
Go ahead, that Nurofen.
I've seen him.
Oh.
Taking shits in the alley and whatnot.
Speaking of mush.
Yeah, it started off as a dental appointment, but it just went downhill for my life. After that first appointment, it just hasn't been going
For
well.
my life.
My life just
Started off
turned.
as a half an hour dentist appointment. Now we're married.
It does sound like a relationship, doesn't
I
it?
pulled it out of my mouth. That is. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what she did. She
Speaking
So
of
then
roots,
today,
she
today,
else?
rooted me. She rooted
today
me.
you had the
That's-
old sit, pin,
Well,
pull,
yeah.
pull.
So there'd already
Fixie.
been a filling in said tooth that I got done in December.
rotten.
But then it started to turn. It went a bit crook, as they say.
Is
That's
that because
cool.
of Mentos?
Mentos, the toothbreaker. Yeah, this began with that.
We're gonna get sued.
No, it's the other two chompers.
guess then-
Mentos freshness toothbreaker.
I guess they're not the naming rights sponsor.
Yeah.
Don't chew 'em like it's yogurt. It's much harder than that.
Yes.
Yes. That's what it all turns. Every time I've broken a tooth, right, it's been a twisty, and then I've vowed never to have
Twisty?
a
Twisty
twisty.
shouldn't be
Oh,
too hard.
Cheese or chicken?
Chicken. And then the second time I vowed off.
Well,
I was
there's,
like,
your,
never
there's your
again.
first mistake.
I am never having a twisty ever again. And then I did, and it broke the other side, the other tooth. That was about 10 years later.
I used to love scratching together $1.25, going around to the corner milk bar, buying a packet of chicken twisties, and a loaf of white bread.
Oh, Sanger.
Having chicken twisties.
Sanger.
That's
Did
a
you used to
$2
shrink
special.
the packets in the oven as well? That's
Yes.
real old
Yes.
school.
You know what?
Yeah.
You can't do that
said
anymore.
That, right? You can't do that anymore, can you?
No, it's a different chip weight. Let's tell everyone
Is
what
it?
we're talking about.
Shrinky dinks.
Shrinky dinks. So
Right.
what is it?
So shrinky dinks is
Shrinky
the old.
Shrinky dinks. It's the only game in town.
It's the only
Yeah.
shrink to dink.
If
was
you've got a
at-
dink,
this is
you need
because
shrinking.
This is bizarre.
All
But
right.
today, I was picking my daughter up from school.
Sure.
A kid had a backpack. His little tags were 4 or 5 shrinky dinks.
So you're allowed within
So
20
he's-
metres of primary schools again?
Current packets.
So his
That's
parents.
that's the only thing the kids can do to sass up their bags.
Branding, like chip packet branding.
Yeah, I know that's my bag because I got shrinky dinks.
Shrink
on
a
it.
What about
dink.
advertising?
Do work. So I almost tapped the kid on the shoulder and went, "Oh, you little boy.
Yeah, don't do that.
Where'd you get your shrinky dink?"
Oh,
You know what I was talking about.
never tell a kid you're on a shrinky's dink.
No.
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 But
And a
they are still
schoolyard.
around. You can still, I think you can still dink the
Creepy
shrink.
jerks.
I
Creepy,
thought they
creepy
changed
jerks.
the packet,
They
the
did
packaging.
though. But this
So-
kid had shrinky dinks. They weren't as good as the
So his parents were either the
Burger
coolest.
ones.
Yeah.
He's either dope. He's like an artist, or
Yeah.
he's like
He could be nost.
he could be. So nost. All right, that's a good. Yeah, why not?
We still haven't got your root canal done, but
Oh well, look. I'll tell you what. I'm fueled up on pain.
does it just pretty much go
Continue
pain,
with-
pain,
continue with
pain?
the dentist story
more
because
more
Yeah.
dentistry because you've got something
I've
to
got
add
some-
to
Pain,
it.
pain.
We've all got some dentistry.
Yeah.
And don't
I
forget
reckon.
about Nost, the update of the graffiti artist
Sure.
Nost, who's bombarding Melbourne.
He's
So I am fueled up at the moment purely on the fact that I'm off the Nurophens, so I'm euphoric.
Have you actually
from
started shelving ibuprofen or anything like that?
Dentists
Isn't that-
can't prescribe, can they?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
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 for
yeah.
heavy painkiller after they rip shit out. Yeah.
baby.
I thought that was the only way to take Nurofen.
Shelving it?
Shelving it.
Absolutely.
It's not.
That's the way I like to do
It
it.
did say it on the packet.
Take 1 or 2 shelving leads.
Daily.
There's something about a date on there, I'm sure of that.
That's right. And
Used by date.
Yes, there is. Yes. I have been using my date.
I thought I had to swallow this, but use by date. That's who might argue.
Used by date because I have to have all these in my ass from the 6th to the 7th, 2070.
Get over here, missus. Give us a hand, will ya? Whack this on your old finger.
That's how it starts. That's how it all starts.
So you're at stage 1 of a
So stage 1 of a
three-stager.
3-stager, and she basically went in with the needles. Very good, very tender. Like I never feel the initial injection.
Is this the shelving bit, or
Yeah, well, that's how it all starts, man. It's a gateway. It's a gateway drug. The dentist is a gateway drug to bunting Nurofen.
It's a gateway drug.
So I said, so what goes on while it's numbing up? While it's numbing up, she's I'm asking her how does it work?
did you say a gateway drug?
A gateway drug. Go.
So she's lubing up.
She's getting ready.
She's getting me ready.
Yeah.
How old is she?
I think she's about. I want to say, but like maybe just 30 or something like.
Okay, that's
Maybe just. hot.
That's pretty hot. That's
Maybe.
pretty hot. I can see it. Wait. Oh, I can see it now.
So she was injecting me, and I kept feeling it. She was just let me know if you can still feel it. And I was like, yeah, I can still feel it.
I'm going numb. You're going to have to do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I
Few
can
more.
Feel that.
2 fingers.
And now I can't feel that.
Yeah.
So go a little more.
If 2 fingers fit, try 3. If 3 fingers
full
fit,
of
try 4.
Well, this will set you off. This will set you off. It's because in your tooth there's 3 canals she has to dig out with a rod.
I've got nothing.
You got nothing?
No, I got nothing.
No,
Nothing?
that just sounds
On
like a
that,
root
yeah.
canal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You creep. Where are
Sounds
you
like
taking this?
dentistry.
So basically, it was supposed to be a quick procedure.
Weird mind.
Got it out of the
Go
gut.
there.
It was supposed to be a quick procedure, but then it ended up being because of the profuse bleeding. Yes, it took longer.
So did she remove a tooth?
No. You open the tooth up and then you dig out the 3 nerves and then you fill it back up with antibiotics and it's Bob's your uncle.
Dig out the 3 nerves.
I said, how do you? I
Top.
said she gets
the nerve from the mid.
She opens up, and then you can see three like holes,
Yes, which is
and
your
then
canals.
and then she can, I think she injects into them to numb them up. And then
Kills the
I asked
nerves.
her, how do you get it out? She goes, I basically get this little file thing and I dig it in there and I poke around and scratch until it's dig it out. I said, well, that's that's fucking technical.
Yeah, it sounds very accurate, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
very just stick it up there and have at it.
Still leave some nerve in there, thus rendering you unhealed.
Yes.
Can a nerve grow back?
No.
Like that?
No, we're not lizards. It's not like a tail.
True.
Drop tail canals.
True that. So what are you were pumping fist.
Funny
you were pumping
you
fist
say
over here.
A very, very similar story of I had to go to the dentist and get a wisdom tooth x-rayed.
So we're very dentistry tonight, yes?
Very dentistry.
Yes, go.
We like the
wanna hear
guy,
everything.
the man in white. And so man in white says to me, sure, we can...
How do you know he's a man?
Not positive. Appeared Adam's apple size, indicated manliness.
And his fingers.
Yeah.
And he's cocking
Yes.
the mouth.
In the mouth, yes.
Yeah.
That was
Sorry
when
about
I
that. I'd
went...
say that about.
Oh,
My dentist is a dude.
Yes.
Sorry.
You
Continue
said this
on.
was going to hurt. It
Yeah.
doesn't hurt at all. No?
when he started... Yeah, no, there was a shelving joke
keep
there.
going.
But yeah.
Soldier on. Adam.
So we... said manly dentist in white with cock
Yes.
in mouth says... We can extract this wisdom tooth from you in the seat.
Sure.
You shall not need to go to hospital.
That's how I did it. Yep.
Plain
Yep,
old
yep, yep.
inject, num num num.
Right on.
Take out. Turns to his assistant and says, 20 minutes, let the next patient know they can come. Sure.
20,
So then,
It's quick.
hour and 10 minutes later,
20 minutes.
hour and 10 minutes later, once he's got the little angle grinder, he says to me,
Never seen that before.
I'm really sorry. You probably should have gone to the hospital and gone, I didn't realise how far down the roots went, despite the x-ray we took.
Despite being a dentist, I didn't realise the nerve actually looked like that.
That's a surprise. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
So then he says, but I've gone too far to stop. We have to finish this off. So we finish it.
Do you know, I'm just thinking about the poor bastard in the waiting room.
They shouted out to him, I'll tell that next patient we are going to be a little bit longer. They finish. They rip. My head's been whipped sideways back and forth. Go out. The piste resistance. I go to pay because they take money off you for this pleasure and privilege.
Oh, yeah.
Lady says, well, I'm terribly sorry. Our FPOS machine isn't working.
Oh, well, freebie then, yeah.
Could I trouble you to go across the street to the ATM and remove the cash? I'm still...
Well, I've just had a cock in my mouth.
Correct.
I'm not having an ATM.
Oh,
you son of a bitch.
Oh, sorry.
It's all about the timing.
Oh, sorry, what happened?
So she said, can you go across the road to the ATM and get the money out? And...
ATM was
I've
closed.
just had a cock in my mouth. Why would I want to ask to mouth?
there we go. CTM to ATM. So I go over to the ATM, really
damn you.
looking like I'm hopped up on Nurofen. And I turn around and wonder why the people in the queue behind me are collective. And it wasn't until I got back
Holy
to the dentist
shit.
to pay
What's
and I saw
happening?
myself in the reflection that I realised because my mouth was still so numb that I just had blood pouring, dribbling all down
You
the
had
front of my shirt.
vampirism.
Yeah. Turning around going,
Holy shit.
terrible.
Carnage.
Okay, can I please pay $240 for that pleasure?
That was cheap.
Yeah. It
was cheap.
They
wanted
didn't
to
make you
be.
go and wash dishes out the back?
No.
Well, if you want to have the blood cleaned up, it's $500.
Yes, that's a yeah.
Yeah.
Do it yourself. So
what's-
dentist, no time for dentist.
Well, I was there for an hour tonight, and I'll be back.
You'll be back.
I'll be back.
Loving it.
And I was there 2 weeks ago, and I was there in December, and it never fucking stops, man.
So,
I'm
mate-
going to Thailand. I'm definitely going to Thailand. I'm going to get my titties and my teeth done.
yeah.
What
Pecs. I'm getting my
pecs?
pecs done. Yeah.
Maybe yeah. Well, we can get a routine of date with a dentist.
Stay with a dentist.
Segment.
You were saying man in
Excellent.
white before, and our old family dentist was Dr. White.
Oh,
Is that weird?
it is.
And it was black. No, he wasn't. He
Was he all white?
Yeah, he was white. He's still going.
Who what?
Whitey.
Am I still going there? Have not been to the dentist for about 28
You
years.
motherfucker.
See these guys?
They're
They're all
pearly
in there.
whites. No, but do you know what?
I did have an incident.
You had your dentistry early because you had braces.
I had braces. They
So-
took teeth out, so
so
I
that
made
would- that's-
space.
How long is that?
Straight.
How long is that, Tim? 4 years
They,
of pure
no, I had
fucking
them on for-
hell.
I had them on for 2 years, and then they said, "Oh yeah, it's about time we took them off." And then my teeth moved, and they went, "Ooh, probably shouldn't have taken them off so soon."
Kept them on.
Put them back on, and then I had them for another 3 years.
It's hard when you're a
What?
kid.
That's it.
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Did
you have
fucking
to pay?
do?
Did you have to? I know that you've had your dentist. This is what I'm saying. Whoa,
I
whoa, whoa,
remember.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm
I remember.
fuck down, Tim.
And they I had to put them back on. I had to have them.
That's no
again.
good.
It sucked.
Not as a kid.
What about the incident of somebody inquiring on the internet about wanting to know if it's medical malpractice in the state of Florida? If he's on a cruise ship, this guy, right?
Does this story start?
Yeah, he's on a cruise ship, right?
Let the choke out,
and
mate.
The doctor on board sent this guy to the dentist. Okay.
So there's another. There's
So
a
is it
dentist
like
and
a-
doctor?
Kentucky Love Boat.
Something like that, but he's working on this. There must be on board
Dentistry.
stuff.
You'd have to.
Throughout,
You'd
so
have
you're
to.
like, you're gonna be sick. You
P.S.
wanna
Your
have a
hair
doctor.
looks a lot like Ed Grimley today. Yeah.
Have we got a bit sticking out?
That's a throwback.
And he went
Way back
to.
Wednesday.
He went there, so so it takes about an hour. The dentist took about an hour and a half to take a tooth out, right?
Like this story.
Yeah, listen. And
Listening.
he's got all gauze in his mouth and stuff. So
Yep.
he's gone back. He's gone, oh yeah, I still feel a lot of pain here. He's pulled the gauze out and gone, oh, he took the tooth out right next to the tooth that was supposed to be taken out.
Oh no.
So he lost a good tooth.
Yeah.
Right next to a bad
Still
tooth.
in pain.
And he's inquiring on the internet here. I will finish my ship contract in 3 years. Am I in a position to sue this
Sue for
dentist?
malpractice. Speaking of
And
which,
I actually did read on, and
What was the
everybody
ship called?
said, no.
no,
Fair Star. The fuck you.
that'll teach him for eating
What
Mentos.
what was it called, Tim? Do you know what it was? The ship was called? Because I'm just going to avoid the.
You don't need to
dentistry.
go there.
No,
The
no.
old SS Mentos.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
SS Mentos.
I reckon that's the name of the episode.
SS Mentos.
Yeah,
Just
I
to
think
take this
so.
into a slightly dark place.
Oh yeah, sure. 'cause
Guy
blood
I
and- yeah.
work with, his mum hurt her foot, ankle, somewhere in that vicinity. Had to go to hospital. Hospital now being sued for malpractice because the lady in the bed beside her, not laughing as I tell this, family
Smiling.
came in to see her.
You are smiling a
little
little
bit.
Family
bit.
came in to see her and said, "What the fuck?
What's happening?
Why
Why? What's happening?
is why is Mum's leg removed above the knee when she was in here for a knee reconstruction?" Doctor comes in there thinking, "Geez, that must have gone pear-shaped." Sorry, read the wrong chart. Chopped your mum's leg off just above the knee.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Is this modern time
This
story?
is within the last 6 weeks.
It's 2016, right?
Yeah, 2016. We don't want to date this episode,
No,
but it
it's
is
the future.
2016.
It is the future. We're clear of that.
Yeah.
It's clearly the future.
Yeah, no one was in there for scurvy or anything like that.
What?
Louise.
I've been, we've talked about being in hospital
Yes.
with that. What do we have? The cellulitis.
Still got a bung elbow.
You do have a bung. And I had it. We had it.
in some shit and rubbed it in a old skateboard wound, right?
He
Something
he
along
fell
those
off a
lines. Yeah, yeah.
skateboard and then went and rubbed his elbow
Yeah.
in shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's
Okay,
how you get
yeah,
it. That's how you
pretty
get it.
much,
That's
yeah.
how you
Just
get
want
it.
to be clear.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
remember that fucking
I
story,
remember
man.
Yeah, shelving.
It
I
was
was
your
shelving
shit.
something.
It was your shit that he was rubbing it
It's
in.
my shit.
Speaking of mushy.
Because
he
he
was-
elbow out of my ass.
Yeah, it was
already.
I'm up to my elbows in here with Timmy's asshole.
I'm up
you
to
were
my
so-
elbows
so,
in
uh,
shit.
But then how did I catch the cellulite?
That
Did I get
happened.
it off you?
Back to that ass to mouth story.
Yes. That'll do it. That'll do it.
No wonder your teeth are rotten.
But
you
this is
sick
what I was
prick.
going to say about the poor woman losing her leg.
Yeah,
is
not fun.
when you're in hospital, for even the minor thing, anyone that comes in within your vicinity that works there goes, "What's your name? What's your date of birth? Where
Amen.
you're from? What do you blah blah? They go through the checklist.
They don't want this stuff to happen.
I
Does that tell you
think
that nobody knows who you are and where you're from.
no one read that chart
No
where
one.
she goes, Rico.
Or someone's looked and gone, knee. Doctor's gone,
I-
above
Migo,
the knee.
Migo, not Rico.
I am.
For
I am a surgeon. I like chopping shit off. I mean, it says knee.
Just
Just
above. I'll aim just
I
above.
Just above it. Just above the knee.
Surgery.
Yes, cut it
That
off.
means cutting shit off, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? I've told you my
Sounds
other
like he's fucking a 1940
Ye
war,
oldie.
war surgeon or something.
ye oldie. I have also told you Wombat's brother. You remember the infamous Wombat?
Yeah, I know wombats
His
too. Yeah.
his brother
Mm.
came to in the operation but couldn't move because the anaesthetic machine
he's one of those
stopped
dudes.
working. Yeah, thought it was an urban legend. That shit happens.
No, it
true.
happens.
His wife called me and said, "Can you come up to the hospital? He's going to kill a doctor," because they said, "You've just dreamt it, son." And he said, "You said, blah, 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 blah. You said, blah, 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 blah. You said," and I went,
Oh, you had your dick out.
"Yeah."
You had your finger in his ass, and
Yep.
he had his finger
Yep.
in my mouth.
And someone,
It just went off.
it's like an extension lead.
But how? So why?
Piggybacking.
But wait a minute.
Stop
Wait a minute.
piggybacking.
I realise Wombat's your mate.
Yeah.
So are you lifelong hetero partners?
No.
Why would the wife call you, not the
Well,
police?
they're in constant communication, these dudes.
But I would call it like, my husband's about to kill a doctor at the hospital. Call the police, perhaps.
Oh, call ads.
Call ads.
Yeah.
Ads will just
He can help calm
smooth it
things.
all out.
He can help calm things. He's
Why-
a calming influence.
What, does he? How? What else do you do for Wombi?
He's an angry man, but yeah, he'd gone in to have a hernia operation.
To get a hernia.
Yeah, he got it.
Got what-
I went in there to get it. I left
Got
the
more than he
forest.
bargained for.
I went into the forest to get it. I sat down to find it. Couldn't find it. So I stood up with it and I walked out with it. What is it?
Peace of mind.
No,
Oh well, that's probably a
good.
pretty good answer.
I'll pay that.
Yeah,
It's a splinter.
yeah, it's a splinter.
Yes.
Continue.
I went to the forest.
I went to the
To
hospital
fart.
for a hernia.
Yes.
I
I
got
got
it.
it.
I couldn't
See it?
I couldn't push it back in.
No, it was
push it.
pop, pop,
Had to get it cut.
cut,
Doctor,
Remove my fucking leg.
leg, just above the knee.
Just above the hernia.
Yeah.
can't get
And all I was there for was someone to stick a Nurofen up my ass.
I know. It's quite
Give us a
simple.
hand, nurse.
no hinge on the old knee.
No,
Need
or
that
on the
hinge.
old ass.
Oh, man, she
Jesus
copped
Christ,
it bad.
Jesus,
Didn't she?
Jesus.
Gar, she did.
In fact, no, I think Hamster copped it worst. What's his name? Wombat's brother, Hamster.
Is that
that what his name
fucking
is?
legit?
I don't know. What's his
That's
name?
not legit.
No, it's got to be an
Wombat's
Australian. It's like
He's just
Kanga.
he's just Andy. Andy.
Andy Reverse Kanga.
Shout
out to Andy.
have you wrapped up
Andy.
all your research there on the old computer, Tim, with the old dentistry shit?
Yeah,
An
oldie.
Argentinian robber was caught after he lost his false teeth during a raid on a house.
Mm.
Senor Juan Navarro
I see
from
that one.
Cordoba
Racist.
saw
One
one of the
time.
three
One time.
masked men who held him up
Hmm.
loose.
Oh, this is gone.
Oh, it's gone. He's like,
We're
he's
edit
off the
this.
rails.
Yeah.
He's off the rails.
It's a
Gotta cut
different,
this bit out,
it's a
aren't
Get him
we?
back on. Get him back on.
size is
I
messing
think I
with
might
me.
be shouting. Am I peeking in this?
Don't worry about it, Jeremy.
Okay, I gotta
fix
pop
it in
it out.
post. A guy, basically a guy has robbed
Can
a
you fix
jewelry
this
store.
story?
And
Fix the
as
story.
he was running
Fix
out,
the story and
as he was
post
running
that.
out, he dropped his dentures, and the cops got
Wait,
his
what the
dentures
fuck's
back.
happening, man? I don't know what's happening.
I'm telling you.
What's
Why?
happening?
telling
One
you.
is a Mexican dude, and he's going to
Juan
get robbed.
Navarro,
He's getting
of
robbed by two
Cordoba.
banditos. Yeah.
I think there was 3
What's-
banditos.
Okay. Where was he? I don't know what's happening.
He's at a jewelry store.
Okay, cool.
The
cool.
the
No doubt.
robber runs out, drops his dentures, goes, oh, fuck it.
I reckon I fucked that up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, I can't go back, guys.
Well,
Pork chops and apple sauce.
applesauce.
that's some nice jewelry you got over there.
Senor Navarro
Senor.
came straight to us,
Senior.
had the dentures analysed. It turned out it belonged to his nephew.
CSI shit, man.
Ah. His bloody
Caught
nephew.
by denture. unbelievable. I would say unbelievable.
No, not unbelievable.
No,
That's dental records, man. That's how CSI does it every week.
What about this? Bullet lodges in man's false teeth.
I dig it.
Looks like I
Hit it with-
copied the
hit me with it,
headline,
Tim.
but didn't copy the story. So I'm going to make the story up.
Okay, cool.
This is the story.
This will
A
run
man
smoother
got
than the
shot.
last two then.
A man, from what I can tell,
Yep.
a bullet lodges in man's false teeth. A man with false teeth got shot, and the bullet lodged in his false teeth.
I would have gone.
The end.
I would have gone. Circus performer, freak show, catches bullet in dentures.
Tim, I've got to be honest. Your first couple of stories have really chugged cock, right? But
They're
you've
dentist related.
you've accidentally stumbled upon a segment of here's the headline. Go.
Go. What's the
fucking
story?
oath.
True
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is.
that's
True
true.
that
That
is.
true. That is
Okay,
true. That
here's
is
the headline.
Okay, it's
Um,
Jeopardy. Yeah.
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 Make it happen.
When I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I went under anesthesia and I bled profusely.
Oh, isn't that
Is
the one
that
I
the
told
headline?
earlier?
I thought that was the whole story.
It is.
That's
I woke up with a very swollen face. And
That
it was on two sides. No, that's all I got. I'm trying to give you a. I'm
Oh,
trying to give you
okay,
a
so-
story. Time.
have
Okay.
I told this? I had 5 wisdom teeth. I had
Did you?
5. I had an extra one.
Did you really?
Yeah, and that's not a setup for a gag.
That's
That's
incredible.
just like
my
yeah.
wife refuses to go get hers taken out.
I've got
Now-
another one to get out, and I won't do it.
She
after
prefers
mine.
Now,
living in
what's
pain.
the deal, right? If you are in pain,
Mm.
pain goes away.
Pain
Does that
away.
mean you've
Beaten it.
Beaten it?
No, they can come up
No,
and back and up
no.
and back and
So
up
they
and back.
continue growing.
They just keep trying to push through. So are hers all the way through?
They
I
could.
think
They
they're
could.
One's partly.
No, if they're only partly, they come back and then it'll pop up again.
Depends which direction they're growing. They can grow straight up into your noggin.
And they can go sideways and
How can they go
compact.
backwards?
Well, they're unruly.
So long.
The,
Yeah.
the wisdom teeth are very unruly. That's
And-
why you got to get them out.
Because they're not there yet, they don't have the space, so they get bumped by other ones, come on an angle, push, backwards, push.
So why haven't we evolved?
they were for
Evolution.
what were the wisdies
We have
for?
bigger teeth though.
Chomping
We
on
must
something.
have bigger jaws.
So
Must have all been crawling around with your
Yeah.
chins poking out like this.
like
I'm
junkies.
sure you can hear.
Like neurofanatics.
Yeah. You know where I can score some urine?
Yeah, up
Yeah.
my ass.
Up
That's
my
where I
bum.
keep it. That's where I keep it.
Come down this alley, watch me take a shit. I'll give you 10 pack.
I was-
I'll give you a 10 pack.
Yeah. You want urine? Come down here. Take a look at this. Why are you pulling your pants down? I'm going to take a shit.
for an extra
You want
hundo.
those 10?
Yeah.
For an extra
Would ya?
for an extra hundo, I'll
Let you
totally
catch it.
human centipede ya
Oh, that's no good.
straight from my stash into your
Back,
shelf.
hey,
Stash.
back to the ATM machine.
Straight out my
The
stash.
old ATM
Into
machine.
your stash. Mustache.
machine.
Oh, this is
Oh.
taking a real
It
turn.
has taken a turn.
Yeah,
but
it has,
still
it
on
has.
the dentist tip.
Oh, speaking of tip, here's the hot tip: brush your fucking teeth.
Yes.
All right. This is a PSA service
What about,
announcement.
what about
like,
this? What about
just
this?
fucking floss as well, man.
Okay, here's a news
Brush
title. Here's a news title. Dentist of Horror.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Here's the dentist
What'd
that
he
had
do?
the cock in your mouth the other time.
Yes.
What
It,
did he do?
it certainly was horrible.
Okay, the dentist of horror. I'm going to stop saying about putting cocks in
He's
mouths,
gone on
all right?
trial in France.
Oh, hang about.
Well, I'm just giving you a little bit of
Cheesy
insight.
cock. Wow, God, Jesus Christ.
Gay
Okay.
He's
I
Dutch.
think.
He's gone on trial in France.
Remember, he's making up the
Okay,
story,
so-
not getting told.
So there is a story. There's a definite like
I've only
blurb
got
here.
one other line past that. So,
How many people did he murder?
okay. Yeah, okay.
I would say this story is about murdering people for their teeth.
Okay.
Yes, making
How
necklaces
many
or
people?
something.
Okay, so I'm right. I'm on the right
How
path.
many people?
1,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm pretty sure he would have got caught after the number was right here. So 1,000 is probably wrong.
Lower,
11.
lower than
11?
1,000.
I'm going with 11.
You're just like one of those motherfuckers on that Deal or No Deal. A few,
I'm gonna
what
go
is it?
right
No
down the
whammies,
other
no
end.
whammies.
Yeah, $1. How much did you pay for this caravan and jet ski? $999,000. And the other one goes, $1. Fuck you,
Oh, I'm sorry, Barry was closer.
cheating motherfucker.
You did go a
What is that
thousand-
game? What is that game?
1,000 people.
Well,
He's
people
the-
are fucked
he's
up.
the-
War.
He's
He's
the
a- he's a
biggest mass
dentist. He's a-
murderer in the history of the
It's
world.
the dentist of horror wars of
I've
1978.
seen Sweeney Todd, man. Fucking, he was a the barber.
That
like,
was a war.
He was a
barbers.
swinger, wasn't he?
Sweeney Todd was a
He's a barber.
he's a barber, but you know
Oh,
barbers
Sweeney
used to
Todd
be
the swinger.
he fucking barbers used to be
he loved his
dentists as
shrinky
well.
dinks.
You used to go to the barber and and they would do some dentistry on you.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And you could buy cigarettes from a jar.
Wow.
Yeah, by the ones in the onesies.
Our milk
Well-
bar used to do that for us when we were underage
Did it
smokers.
really?
Yeah, they would open a pack, have it sitting behind the
Pushes,
counter,
man.
and
Yeah.
we'd pay 20 cents
a
for a
great
smoke.
idea.
I've heard that
Yeah.
before.
That's a
I just
great
want
idea.
one.
Kids
And
just
when you're
want
quitting
one.
as well, you
Yeah.
just want that one.
And when you're 14.
Do you remember Beaties?
Yeah.
Beaties?
Yeah, yeah, of
yeah.
course.
And they used to sell them in the lolly section. So you used to say, if you ever said, "Can I have $2 worth of mixed lollies?" and the milk bar guy would go, because it's literally 200 lollies. And I'll have 10 fizzes. I'll have
16
I'll do you a
mates.
favour. I'll have 2 sherbet bombs. They're 20 cents. I'll take 2. I'll have some Chicos.
Right,
I'll
87
have
to go.
5 strawberries and cream. It's like,
Did you say 5 or 6? Did you say 5 or 6? Or you go back in there, Tony. I said 6.
Yeah,
Shepherd.
Yeah, I want $2 worth of mixed lollies. And
Mates.
Beaties were in there with them. Little
Really?
Tube.
Oh, and by the way, no fucking gloves while serving lollies.
Never.
Back in the day.
Never.
No gloves.
But I haven't opened the
Oh, what's that? That's
Yes,
my favourite motherfucking
It is.
chocolate.
See now, how is this so? Right, this is a fries Turkish delight.
How is
that
it
is
such an unpopular?
that is my shit. That is my
and
jam.
Are you big on it?
I'll eat it. Not my top, but I'll eat
It's
it.
not your top.
No, but
Because
I certainly don't
always,
despise
I always
it.
go for a crunchy or not a violet crumble. I always go
Oh,
for a crunchy or a
crunchy.
honeycomb or
Yeah.
something like that.
Pure sugar, Tim.
No, because I want to eat a chocolate bar, but I don't want to eat like a ton. Of
No,
chocolate.
you want the chocolate on the outside.
Yeah, I just want a thin. I want a sheath.
Yeah,
I want a
because
sheath of chocolate.
I'm not eating a block of chocolate.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Nah.
You eat a block. You eat a couple of blocks of chocolate because your girlfriend brings it out on the couch.
But a
Give it to
crunchy,
you.
what you're saying is you got to
Right.
reward in the middle, Tim.
So I always go for the Turkish delight. I went to a restaurant, I guess a Turkish restaurant. I want to say,
Right.
Mm.
and
Right.
they had Turkish delight on the menu. Have you ever done that?
No.
I've eaten Turkish delight in Turkey.
It doesn't count.
Damn it.
When I'm talking about fake Turkish delight, I discovered the Turkish delight you probably had in Turkey.
It was not.
No, it's
No.
not. It's
It
nothing
was
like
not
it.
Turkish.
There's
So
no chocolate, is
delight.
there?
There's always. There's
not
always
delightful?
No.
There's a lot of sprinkle
There's
of
no delight?
icing sugar.
Icing sugar.
Icing
Yeah.
sugar over the top.
Okay, because that what is it made up of? The old
Pig
Turkish?
fat, probably something really
Something
not
gelatinous.
gluten
Yeah.
free,
Glucose,
not gluten free.
gelatinous.
There's
No.
always, for every good version of, for everything, like a lolly version of everything, there's a rank version.
An
right? So-
imitation, a cheap imitation.
cheap
You're saying.
imitation. So I've kind of phrased that wrong a bit. You got a banana, and then you got fake bananas. Where if you ate a fake banana, you go,
We've talked about this
"How
before.
is this banana? Have we?"
It's sort of danced around how banana, because you don't like bananas, Tim. We've discovered
Oh,
in our
no,
previous
no,
program.
no,
You don't like
fucked.
real bananas.
I love
No,
bananas.
I like a banana. In the
What about a banana
that-
smoothie?
yeah, dig a banana smoothie.
Yeah, fuck
dig a
yeah.
banana. Bought a banana cake today.
But you've said in previous podcasts you don't like the consistency of a banana
I don't like the
and the fact that they'll turn on you. They'll turn on you like that.
a banana. Will turn on you. He's
They're
not
hard
your
to
best
judge.
Friend.
No,
Banana
that's
is
not
your
true.
best friend.
Nah.
You can't.
How do
feel
they turn on
confident
you?
with a banana? Because they go black. They start stinking. They emit
Just like straight away.
radiation,
They'll be perfect
They,
one day.
they stink. They go soft. They sound disgusting when you eat them.
You know that's
They-
a ripening process.
Yeah, disgusting.
It's not like the
there's a
$40
bastardized-
avocados you
So
get.
there's a bastardized version. This is obviously so that they can feel like
Yeah.
they're part of it.
Yeah.
That's
Is
a
this-
bastardized version of.
I think this is relatable enough. Everyone's. You
Well,
know,
well, if anybody's had real Turkish delight and they like
What-
a really good
See,
Turkish
I was
delight, they
going to
won't
go
like the
with-
original.
Chicken flavored twisties.
Oh, yes.
And or chips and or whatever. not even remotely chicken.
Chicken
Like, there's
salt.
nothing like
what,
chicken.
What is
No.
it? That's the point, right?
Yeah.
So what actually is it?
Don't get me started on them
That-
fucking barbecue shapes.
Is it only because
No barbecue
if
I've ever
they,
had.
if they
No.
put chicken chips in a different colour packet and didn't call it chicken, would you go, that tastes like chicken?
I'm sure they're doing
Chicken
that.
you probably would, because it's quite.
Chicken salt,
Yeah.
chicken stock.
Mm.
The chicken's probably
So you think they're going for a
more
stock
noticeable
vibe
stock
when
vibe.
they're
Yeah.
imitating? Because like
Beef stock.
like a strawberry thick shake or a something like that isn't going to necessarily taste like
Strawberry.
strawberry. It's going to have tons of sugar in it. You know what I mean?
It looks maybe the colouring is perhaps
It's
the
like,
colour
well,
of a
this is yellow.
strawberry.
What is it? It's banana. We tell them banana. Their mind's
yellow.
going to say it's banana. Would you like some of this?
I would.
Yellow.
I can't wait to eat some of that fucking
I
texture.
would cut it with
Butter
my
flavoured.
mayonnaise covered knife.
Mayonnaise.
Well, while you're cutting
Want
up,
some of that?
No, thanks. You guys have it. You've really led me to believe you guys really love it.
I fucking
Do
love
you-
this
do you
shit.
like-
man.
do you
Thanks,
like
Tim.
Turkish delight?
I like Turkish delight.
I'm
But you know,
biting
it's not
down.
your go-to. What is your go-to?
Go to Chocky. I'm not a massive chocolate fan.
No, it might be. You got a go-to. Like if you were forced to.
Don't eat no.
Maybe a boost.
Don't eat on the fucking podcast, man.
I can hear you eating.
Maybe a
as you
boost.
say that.
Maybe a boost.
A boost.
Maybe a boost bar.
It was not traditional enough.
Picnic.
That's more
Picnic,
like
I
it.
would-
Yeah,
yeah,
yes.
I could do
That's
Scorched almond.
I like a.
No, you just
I
talking
like
fucking-
Snickers.
Crazy
Actually,
dog.
Jaffa. A Jaffa. I love orange chocolate.
Oh
Do you
my
really? I'm
God.
not a big fan of orange.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out.
Yeah, nah,
That's a
fair
very
enough. I hate
specific
Jaffas.
palate.
Yeah, nah, Jaffas suck. I'm with you.
No, Snickers.
real-
Snickers is the
Yeah,
answer.
I really did get
Yeah,
yelled
yeah,
at.
everything else you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
forget about it. But the Snickers thing I can get down with.
Yeah, I said the Snickers thing.
All right,
Yeah,
did you-
I said
Yeah.
picnic.
Oh, what?
Get
whatever,
out.
They both got nuts in them. Who cares? Let's all just have a bit of Turkish delight.
All right. You, I wanted to run this by you, Tim. We're talking about food.
Before we went on air, or
No, right on air. So it's like I'm
surprise.
surprising. New segment because you're always doing the cooking. Every time I come here, you've done the cooking.
Yep. I was
So this
eating
new
my-
segment's called Tim's Red Hot Tip.
I would have preferred mush to chef. Because you cooked mush.
Nothing crunchy.
I had grilled chicken. That's all. It's
So
all.
this is the segment. What did you cook for the family tonight? And
Okay. Should I say it? Channel 9 cooking show a la carte.
Yeah, mush to chef.
use
Yeah?
all the
I'll
wankery
go
you
mush
can.
chef.
Yeah.
I had a
Z. I had Z.
slightly seared chicken fillet breast on a bed of garden vegetables.
Could I just get you to say breast again?
Breast.
Yes.
On a bed of steamed vegetables with a side of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Lots and lots of mayonnaise.
First, I microwaved some peas. then I got the cheapest chicken across the road at Coles.
When did it
Oh,
become
actually, do you want
an
to know?
Attenborough
Do you want to know
documentary?
what? I've been doing the old.
Then I microwaved.
Yeah.
Oh no! What they do is
Here's some-
so
I
I
press 2 and 0 and 0 on the microwave.
so I've got to get this. So I've got to get these peas. This is how they do it. So I've got to get these peas cooking. So I boil some water and then I put the peas in the pot.
I'd like to know, right? So do they on
fucking
those
good
cooking
one.
shows, right? When they're giving their little commentary, and they give you a blow by blow.
It's blow by blow, but it's
about-
done like at the end of the day, right? Blow
So
by blows.
do they play them? Do you think they play
Yes.
them back the thing and then they commentate on them
Sure.
cooking? I was thinking this.
Sure they do.
They have to.
Oh, this is
Or how
when
about
this
that
is
time-
the,
How about that time that you turn the gas on?
what
When
like
you're
an hour
thinking,
ago
Yeah.
when I
Oh no!
Turn the fucking gas on.
pressed for time. So what I did is I got some water and I put it in a pot and I was boiling it.
if I don't get
Is
this
that
water
boiled yet?
boiling,
I don't know.
if I don't get these bubbles
Then I
up,
was worried about whether the water was boiled.
We're gonna be
So
doomed.
I came into the
Doomed.
I came into the personal diary room to tell you about them. Oh shit! I gotta go. The chicken's cooking.
Beep. That's your microwave. Done.
No, I've actually got.
I would have had
about-
plenty of time if I didn't have to spend half an hour coming
Telling
in
you.
and doing the blow by blow.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to giving a blow by blow on boiled.
And not in a good way.
No,
No.
not the
Speaking
good
Not
of
one.
like,
mayonnaise.
not like
Yeah.
the dentists do.
Not like a trip to the dentist.
But I've managed to work out that I've got about
Oh,
18
boy.
18 different meals on my
That's a
my
lot,
internal
man.
menu.
Like your go-to
I got
meals,
four.
or
Go-tos?
just
I got
Wanna
4
rotate?
crumpets, beans, eggs, and
Pasta.
takeaway.
It's got to be some form of
No, but
pasta.
would you do you ever do the breakfast for dinner deal?
Oh, regularly, I'll have a scrambled egg on
what's your
toast.
what's your go-to breakfast dinner?
Scrambled eggs.
Okay,
I'm loving
same,
it. Hey,
same.
can I just tell
It
you?
is.
I'm right here. I'm loving this.
Mm.
I'm loving this. This whole idea right now.
Because
Eggs
I
in
do
the
the
fucking
old-
night time.
Eggs should be done all the time.
Eggs can be done all the time. I can have that for every
Eggs,
goddamn meal.
scrambled eggs.
Now, how about this? Okay, we're going eggs. Sorry, I
Sure.
came a little bit later than that. I didn't want you to go on to a different topic because I've got something right here for
Well,
you.
it's just
Jeremy,
saying that
tell me
about
about
that.
those donuts.
Guys,
I've actually got-
you got to work with me over here.
What's this over here? I've
Wait a
actually
minute,
got
I'm
an
just
egg
going to my
story.
phone thing.
We'd
Got
work
an egg
with you if
story.
you were prepared.
So I was on the phone to Clarky.
Clarky again. It's twice in
Dr.
one
Clarky.
episode. Dr. Clark.
He's
the,
like,
the
yo,
doctor
what's
of,
up? And then
Doctor
I'm
of
like,
Love.
yo, hey, how you doing over there? He's like, yo, what are you doing over there? I'm like, I'm cooking me up some eggs. Here I go. I crack it in, right? I go like
This
this.
is mush to
I
chef.
crack it in,
There's a
and
picture
I
of
got a
eggs.
double.
Double
Okay.
whammy.
You got a double egg.
Oh, no
I've
yolk.
gone, it's pretty cool. I wanted 2 eggs. Now I got a double
Throw 'em
yolk.
out.
Do I go
You don't
another?
trust them.
Do I go another, or do I count those 2 yolks as 2 eggs?
I don't eat double yolks.
That's no.
So
That's
I've
2
gone-
motherfucking eggs, man.
It is. So I've gone, fuck it, I'm going to double down. Right? I'm
Way,
going to double down.
always double down, man.
So
You
I
got a
doubled
risk
down.
taker
You
over
got a
here.
risk.
I gotta
Take,
get my egg on over here. So I'm talking, I'm cracking.
Johnny
and I go
Gamble.
like this.
Gamble
I got the double.
eggs.
I got up the double, and I went crackety crack, and I got the double.
The double.
Right
So now you're eating
That's a
too much
4-pack.
protein for one
Yeah.
man.
now, do you think that double is equal to 1 yolk? Like
no,
a twin,
the
a
one on
twin
the left,
yolk
that,
we're
that's
talking
a
about
double.
here, folks.
That's two yolks right
That's
there.
a double, right?
That's a
there.
double.
Brilliant radio too when they can't
So-
see the
so I
picture.
tell-
Well,
I
okay.
tell-
Imagine everyone's seen a motherfucking egg, right? Picture in your head a fry pan with lots of eggs in it. That's it. You there with me?
Yeah.
You-
It's
you're
2
there?
eggs. Each egg has got a double
Now
yolk.
you just
It's the
now you
double.
confused it, man.
Huh?
So is it 2 eggs or 4 eggs, man?
So I'm-
He's
so
got a
I'm-
lot of
I'm
eggs.
talking to Clarky and I'm going, I can't believe it. I'm doubled down. I doubled down. I doubled, and I doubled down. I doubled.
So did you split and double down again?
No, so then as I'm talking to him,
You keep
right,
pushing your luck.
I went, can you hold on? I'm going to take a photo of it. I took a photo, see how they're not quite
Yes.
cooked yet.
Yes.
And then I took the photo and I went, okay, yeah, talking to him. And then one of each of the double yolks exploded, leaving one in its place. So a double divorced itself, right? I'm out of here. Committed. Yolk
I think
aside.
you might have haunted
Yeah,
yolks.
I wouldn't eat that shit.
So, all right.
Where
so
did you
this
get
is
these
what
eggs
my
from?
wife-
Did you get them from Icicle?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't actually. His chickens are not well, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's all like,
So I told her.
so sorry. It's just all about putting dicks in
Cock.
things
Cock.
tonight.
Well,
Cock
we weren't talking
balls.
about chickens. You're talking about
Cocks.
God.
So I
roosters.
Sorry, Mum, if
later
you're listening to this.
talked to my wife about it. I said, now you realise I got a double, right? And she's like, ugh, was completely put off by it.
Yeah, I'm not a big double yolk
You're
fan.
not a double yolk fan?
No.
So is that a crook egg?
Yeah.
Or you just feel crook about the egg that's a double?
Both.
So you're a twin racist. You're an egg racist, right?
Not racist. No, it's got nothing to do with their colour.
No, I just came up with that.
Yeah, no. The Siamese yolk.
So what's the Siamese yolk?
It's two.
The twin twins.
Twin twins.
So I'm telling her this story this morning, and I'm like, "Yo, I got the double. I doubled
You
down.
talking to her or to Clarky?
Yo, girl.
Yo, girl.
Yeah.
You know I doubled down on that, right?" That's right. I did that in the episode the other day. You know, what you do is squeeze your throat. You talk like that.
And you sound like a muppet.
That's right. That's right. It's better when people can't see you doing it.
Who is
And
this?
I'm talking to Vanessa. I'm like, yo,
Yo,
I
girl.
doubled down.
Don't you normally
Yo, I
talk to her like,
doubled. I'm
hey,
on the
yo,
doubles.
baby?
And as I'm talking, I go crackety crack crack, boom, I doubled.
That's the whole
Another
carton.
double yolk.
Yeah, your carton's full of
No,
spasmodic
but like
eggs.
she's going crook. That's crook. That's crook.
Yeah, it's crook.
Right?
Yeah.
That's crook.
I like how she talks.
But I said
That's
it wouldn't
crook.
make
That's
it-
crook.
Yo, Timmy Taco, that's crook up in here.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, relic.
Yo, that's disgusting. So they were
You're
free.
really-
They were
that's
free
one of my
range eggs.
yeah, that's the best.
They were free range eggs.
I could just listen to you do that all fucking day, man.
Right. They were free range eggs.
I'm not doing it. Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing
No,
it.
but. No.
But if they were caged eggs,
Oh,
Yeah.
hang
I
on.
think I would feel crook about it.
Yes. Are they fully free range? Fully
They-
formed free range?
Ooh, what does that mean?
Free range means the
Totally free to roam.
Do you know what?
Well,
Do
they're
you know what?
free to roam around with the 50 billion other ones that are jammed.
Do you know
in
what?
there.
That's a
That's
bit
what
of that,
they're
Tim.
saying.
Is it if there's a gap? I think that if there's a gap in the shed at the bottom, that for air, that's considered to be free range, and there's no regulations.
real.
For real,
You're relic for real.
You're relic.
I just want to cook my eggs up in this.
You're relic. They better be eating some free range eggs up in here.
Right here.
That's all I got.
There you go. There's my egg story.
Okay, I got an egg story. So I was cooking.
Excellent.
I had to cook. Oh, thank you. That'll
So
be
did you
all
get
from.
extra eggs?
That'll be all from ads tonight.
Ding, ding.
Well, I was cooking eggs in. I was in Amsterdam in a hostel, and I had to cook.
Can this story be
I was
trusted?
working. Nah,
Don't
not
eat
really.
those mushrooms.
No. Yeah.
Can your
Yeah,
recollection
yeah.
of this
These
story,
eggs.
when you have eggs and mushrooms in Amsterdam?
The yolks are talking to me over here.
So these eggs were looking right at me. You know what I mean?
And
They
they're
look
saying-
right at you. They
Nah.
look through your soul.
Not at you, but at you. And let me guess, you had 1,000 of them.
I ate 1,000. No, well, because I was working there. It was a hostile sort of situation, and it was
Hostage situation.
It was a hostage situation. These motherfuckers.
Get the eggs,
The
man.
yolks, they're looking at me.
I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna cut him.
Egg grenades.
I've got Stockholm syndrome over here. Wait a minute, no, I'm in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
But I was cooking
Chicken Stockholm.
I was
Bang.
doing the fucking. I was doing the cook off. I was doing some omelets, and I had a bowl of. I got like 3 cartons of eggs, and I cracked them all in there. And so I'm cooking away, and then some rando chick comes in. She goes, "So you're into eggs, yeah?" And I went,
Stick one up
How do
your
you like
face.
your eggs in the morning?
Yeah.
She said, fertilized.
Yeah.
Waka waka waka. Jesus, I thought ads is exciting.
Yeah, really chumped my eggs.
And
on
she
one,
goes,
didn't it?
yeah, well, it's really interesting. You should be eating so many eggs. Just
Was
you
she
know."
talking in this accent?
No, she wasn't. She was not
Accent,
Australian.
please.
She sounds like she
Okay.
has a moustache.
Okay, she was talking like this.
So
You like
she
eggs,
goes,
don't you?
yo, Jezza.
It's the only one I know.
So you like eggs over there?
That's right. And
What was her
I
point?
go. I said, yeah, I'm making some omelets up in here. And she goes, yeah, well, it's very significant, very significant. I said, well, what are you talking about? She goes, well, I'm a food psychiatrist,
No.
and
Well,
it's
I took the liberty of analysing.
it's just very interesting that eggs, it's the mother, you know, and fertilization because you're her son, and
I'm not jizzing on my mother's eggs.
I'm not shoving the eggs.
My
Up my-
date. That's where the
I'm not
Nurofen
putting
goes.
Nurofen in
Yeah.
the yolk and then the egg. That's my something egg. Sorry.
So she was evaluating it. And
So
all of,
she was not invited to eat.
So
No,
what
no,
happened
guys,
after you
cop
punched her
this.
in her throat? What happened from there?
Well, I
Cop
don't.
this, the
No
triple
violence
yolk.
towards women. Thank you very much.
Once you get a triple yolk, that's luck. That's
You never
good
go
luck.
back.
That's good.
It's
luck.
falsified.
Triple
That's
yolk, you never go
falsified,
back.
Tim.
Yeah.
I
Don't
don't think
believe
so,
it.
Jeremy. It looks
Don't
like
Don't
believe it.
believe the hype.
I've heard of it. I've heard of a yolk. I've heard of
A double E.
I've heard of doubles.
Ski double ups.
that looks pretty
three.
convincing.
3 yolks.
That looks pretty convincing.
3 yolks. That's 3 eggs, Tim.
Yeah. The third one has 3 yolks.
Oh,
Nah.
I don't believe
No?
it.
You don't believe it?
2.
Two.
Deal with.
Yeah.
No
I don't
yolk.
like it.
Yeah,
No
twins,
yolk.
Triplets.
No, we've established you think it's crook.
Look at this guy.
Have you ever had a duck egg?
Yes, don't rate
Much
'em.
bigger
No.
and
see,
very hard
I
to
feel
hard
like as
to
soon as it goes, the egg goes smaller than a regular, like a what? Do they
smaller.
call
No,
it?
they're way
Bantam
bigger.
Quail?
eggs, quail eggs, bantam eggs.
No, they're way bigger. The duck eggs are the yolk
yeah,
is
no.
so
I'm
big,
just saying
man.
that if you go down a scale
Mm,
to bantam or quail
Sure.
eggs,
sure.
right? We're talking Easter egg.
Poultry. We're talking poultry here.
Yeah, and or you go up. you upgrade to a duck
It's too
or
fucking
a
big.
emu.
Oh, that's crook.
That's what makes me feel crook about the old egg.
What, it's too much
egg.
embryo?
Yeah,
Too much embryo.
Yeah. See, once you start calling it an embryo as well, I'm not super psyched about eating it.
Yeah.
What? And you don't want a tribble?
Never.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, no.
You would need a triple.
No.
So there's no way of proving a triple.
What's the biggest egg? Is it emu?
The biggest
Ostrich?
eggs?
It must be ostrich.
You
Emu.
can't eat an emu egg though,
I
can you?
think you might be
probably
able
could.
to
Can you?
scramble that shit right up. All you do, pick it up,
Maybe the box
shake it,
is-
crack a hole in it,
It's
crack
like
it.
a self.
and then
Don't know if I can handle eating an emu egg.
Nah.
nah. Is that
So I
because?
don't-
Is that
I-
because
I'm not
you
keen
see?
on the duck. Not keen on the duck.
Duck à l'orange.
You know, I've put my hand up, and I'm not eating any more duck.
No, I'm not a big
Really?
duck fan.
No,
Actually,
I
that
like
being said, I
duck.
had it
No,
2
no.
days ago.
I love. Yeah, and right now you're eating duck, literally right now.
Yeah.
You're eating duck.
You're eating duck. What's going on
That's the
there?
4th duck you've had since you've been here.
God.
But I'm quitting it tomorrow. I
Yeah.
swear to God. I'm off.
It was either that or Nurofen.
I'm off duck because they're pretty funny.
Ducks?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
as
yeah.
in tasting weird or...
No, they're great. I love the taste of them. But then you go and watch a
That stupid
duck.
duck.
I defy you to go and watch a duck and not laugh and then go and eat one. They're funny. They're funny fuckers, man.
Day out. I've got a couple of things I got to do. Can I want you to go to the botanical garden, sit there, watch what ducks do. They're hilarious. Then go fucking eat one. Watch what they do, then eat one.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen
Can I
ducks.
cook it?
and I
Then
don't-
have the guilt.
Would you eat a dead chook?
I generally do.
Okay, good.
I don't eat them
Just
live.
checking. Just checking. Otherwise, you'd be some kind of sick animal. You sick. Although I did go to like a rock above the falls.
Oh, is
or
this
one of
duck
those-
news? Just by the way, is this duck news?
Get ducked.
I think it might be ducks.
No, edible,
This is a
edible
segment.
animals. Let's call it
Okay.
edible animals.
Q.
So we went to this,
No
we went
doubt.
to this festival. Avalanche played, which was fantastic.
Great. That's the last time
Missed
they've
it.
ever played.
Didn't see it.
In the
So
tent.
It was the last time they ever played. Missed it. And
That
it
boy needs
was a
therapy.
very Bogan orientated audience.
Sick. That's good.
There
day.
was one
Best
Spearhead
type,
was
best
the only
type.
hip hop act there.
I'd rather go
They
watch
were
ducks.
Spearhead. You remember Spearhead?
Yeah.
Michael
Michael Franti.
Franti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On television, the joke of the nation.
That guy?
That's the guy.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
well,
that's
so
MC
so that was
500
probably-
foot Jesus.
No,
MC
no,
foot
no,
500
that's
Jesus.
Michael Franti.
Sure.
Television.
Television.
Nation.
is a
Do I
It's
need to
television.
see it again?
500 foot
Ah,
MC.
television. The joke of the nation.
Go on, Tim.
Don't know the rest of the words. Anyway, we're there and we went for a walk. Two like things that I saw that just made me feel like I could never go to a festival again like that.
Okay.
One was a bunch of people cheering at the top of this hill, and we're like, "Oh, something's going on over there. Let's go up there. Let's go and check
Fight,
it out.
fight,
Let's
fight."
fight." And they weren't shouting fight; they were shouting fire, fire, fire. Someone had lit one of those gas cookers, and it was like the gas bottles,
Not
and it
ideal.
was going like mental.
Do they
And
know?
the dude was trying to put it out with his foot. Like we're all there. It's like, oh my god,
I'd
oh my
be
god.
running
It's gonna
in the
blow. It's
other
gonna
direction.
fucking blow. We got out of there. Walked a couple of meters down, and some dudes had
KFB.
KFB.
Car fucking boom.
Fucking boom. And we walked down there, and some dudes had climbed into the
Burns
farmer's
ward, third
paddock-
degree burns. Oh.
farmer's paddock next to the festival.
Oh yes.
Stolen a sheep, and tore this sheep up by hand, and they just chucked it on the fire. Yeah. Yeah.
Just for
Well,
the
it was
record,
so crook.
Ooh.
just for the record,
They ate mutton.
television,
I only have
the
lamb.
drug of the nation,
Oh.
is actually
put
performed
up
by
one.
the disposable heroes of
Ah,
hypocrisy.
there you go.
Best Michael Franti is
No,
on
it's not.
television.
No.
Please find that. Find that on the internet.
So wait. Fuck Michael Franti.
So they had
These
they
dudes
had grabbed
ripped
this
up a sheep.
and threw it straight on the fire, and there was somebody biting into one leg that had already been cooked, and there was a hoof on it.
A lamb shank.
A lamb shank would have been
Ooh, it's
delicious.
delicious.
Fresh.
Is this things I don't want to eat?
Things
This
are,
is
things that turn me off festivals.
Go on, Ads. What's up with that?
Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy was formed by Michael Franti.
I'll take it all back, Tim.
What was? You don't go to festivals, do you?
I do suck. Thank you,
Nah,
Internet.
don't rate festivals.
Thank you,
I
Internet.
don't rate them either.
Let's bing it.
I'm never
Do
going
you
to a
bing it,
festival.
do you?
Nah, perish the thought.
What the fuck is a bing-it?
It's like a Google or like an Ask Jeeves,
Oh,
except cheaper.
Haven't
yeah.
heard of
Ask Jeeves. Let's get.
It's all free. It's cheaper than free. It's Bing. That's their logo. That's their slogan.
Slogo. But no, I don't do festivals.
No,
Unless
you
it's a Festivus for the rest of us. I'm not interested.
don't? Okay. We did a Festivus for the rest of us one year. Instead of Christmas, we
Nice.
swapped it for Festivus.
Good times.
It was hilarious.
Except for the kids. Kids
I
hate
liked
not
it.
getting
the
presents.
kids didn't like
Yeah.
it.
Uh,
We're gonna feature strength.
do you want to do crowd favorite, a weekly special? Who do you want to punch in the
Who
face?
do you want to punch in
I reckon
the
it might be that
face?
time.
Jeez,
Kabow!
I've got one. Dentist.
KFB.
You want to punch dentists?
No,
Fuck,
not
that
at all.
gets you
Actually,
off the
no.
hook early
Dentists.
in the piece.
Dentists are saints because look, man, I was in that amount of pain. Not even the shelving Nurofen helps. So,
Nah, it doesn't.
so I'll let you go first because I've got to get my anger up.
Okay, I'm going to go first. You're throwing me right in the deep end here.
Yeah.
Under the bus.
I'm going to try and stretch it out so you got time to think. I want to punch Pope Gregory.
Actually, I know who I want to punch in the face. It's a fuckwit beside me.
Yeah,
And he's
Jeremy.
stretching.
Yeah, I don't know, I didn't even
He's
get-
stretching.
I want to punch Pope Gregory the Ninth.
Okay.
The ninth.
Okay. Cool.
Because he associated cats with devil worship, and cats throughout Europe were exterminated in droves. I have 2 cats. I don't like Pope Gregory.
You can't.
The Ninth.
I would.
I X. That's 9, isn't it?
Absolutely.
X, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
See, I was
yes.
thinking you were heading more
I
inclined,
X.
more down the line of kitty fiddling stuff, which no one likes, obviously.
No,
Disclaimer.
because you
Pope
said
Gregory.
priests?
Because I
Yeah,
said Pope.
Pope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that he doesn't like cats, I'm not so fussed on.
Nah, 'cause
If
you're
that's the
not a
worst
cat.
thing they do.
That's all he did.
Yeah.
You've got a dog now, haven't you?
I got
Yeah.
the best dog in the world.
Okay. I know
Please,
who I want. I
cat-loving
know who I
jerks.
want to punch in the face.
Actually,
on
Don't
behalf of my mate at work who his dogs got out. And the
don't tell
pa-
me someone called the pound.
They called the motherfucking pound, and it cost the dude before he even got home. He was already down $400.
What? So if they get
For
arrested,
fuck you.
your dog,
If they get arrested.
Catch-a-rooney, they get arrested.
The Catch-a-rooney?
Catch-a-rooney.
Yep.
That's what they call
Popo
him.
Catch-a-rooney. Yep.
You got to pay to get him out,
Yep.
out of the clink.
Yep.
Just see, just while we're on that subject, you see Frankie
not
Frankie
fucking
Woodley
Frank.
played pound dog catcher in Oddball.
I did see that. He did a very good job. It was hilarious.
Oddball. My
He saved
punch in the
that- he
face.
saved that movie, by the way.
What's happening here?
My
I don't know
punch
what
in the
fuck it
face.
is.
Frank Woodley.
Okay.
My punch in the face
Yes.
is for people who go to a gig a la Wu-Tang themed
Sure.
and don't like Wu-Tang.
I don't like
True.
this.
That whole
They played
crowd,
very, very recently.
that whole crowd can get whacked in the face, KFB style. Car fucking boom.
Are you talking about Jeremy because he's wearing a Wu-Tang t-shirt?
No, he
right
likes
now?
him. He's
Okay.
down.
I'm down.
He's down, man.
He's
I'm
down.
Yo,
down with
Relic.
you. Yo,
Relic, he's
Relic.
down, man.
Relic. Kick one of those beats.
I was wearing this Wu-Tang because you were gonna
One of
get,
them other beats.
your old mate. Speaking of hip hop, I was gonna wear this Wu-Tang t-shirt because your mate was coming over with a new
I
vinyl.
was going
man.
to get a vinyl delivered tonight down pat.
Not coming.
Has released, what is it?
12 choppy seasons.
That's actually
Comes
that's
out
interesting.
through Authentic
It's good.
Records.
It's good, I like
and you
that.
can get
First
it
track
online now.
sick.
He's not here to deliver it.
I like that name though. What did you say again?
12
12
choppy seasons.
Sure, man.
Musties.
Four seasons
produced-
in one.
I don't know what the
day.
fuck he
Modern
means,
cuts.
but I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. So I've just recently been to IKEA and got a couple more things.
Frames.
Yeah.
Frames
sick.
for my vinyl that I've
Yep.
featured on. There's 2 blank ones. One is for 12 choppy seasons.
Yep.
That's directly behind you. And Matt Bain's putting out Harvest. Letterheads.
Yep.
And I'm all over that. I'm on that 4 or 5 tracks.
So-
cuts and what not.
Vinyl's back.
Vinyl
Vinyl's
is
back.
back.
But you see this, the Alcoholics. I had the Alcoholics in the studio.
Are you a DJ?
I sure am. DJ producer, got my own label and record recording studio. England Waverley, come down and check us out anytime. Don't call me, I'll call you. Leave me your number so I can call you. I need the work.
I'm broke.
But I went online. I went, oh man,
I
it's
need
been
more
about a
frames
year.
for my Kia to really spruik this idea that I'm on heaps of
I
albums.
went online to see if I could find the Alcoholics track. I'm like,
What's
what
happening?
happened with that?
Yeah, the
Went on there,
Alcoholics.
And the 7-inch is in beer.
Yes,
clear
coloured.
beer, coloured vinyl.
Yep.
And it went up on sale the day that I looked at it. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I bought it. I had to buy it.
Yeah, of course you do.
$12 a pop,
Even though you're on it.
even though I'm on it. And yeah,
That's
Didn't-
hip hop, man.
didn't
That's
put
real.
my name on it.
That's real.
Nothing. Yeah, I couldn't find your name anywhere.
Nah.
Oh, well.
Was that
Bragging
it?
It
rights.
actually happens a lot more often than you'd like.
Oh, not
But
more
I
often than
know
I'd
that
like. I'm not real.
I know that I'm on it, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, back to hip hop and all the elements. Back to the 5 elements. One of the elements is graffiti, and
Graph.
graffiti
It's just
was
brown.
a
Nost.
nost.
Oh,
Don't forget
nice.
about
See
Nost.
what I did there? Did you fucking see
Seamless
what I did there?
That's
segue.
That
always
was.
a come around.
That's
I
a
just-
seamless
I just came right around.
You doubled.
Double down. Always
So
double
who is it?
down,
so
man.
What's, do people know who a Nost is?
We've spoken about Nosty
Oh,
before.
we did a couple of episodes
He
ago.
just is everywhere. Started with throw-ups.
Copycats. Copycat
Progressed to just... He's got some really nice work, but he mostly works in big letters.
So he's a graffiti artist that is prolific around Melbourne.
Prolific around
Oh, yeah,
Melbourne.
he's managed
So he's either being
in the spots.
copycatted or like.
Yeah, I think it's just him. I think he's just...
He's just cruising
That's
around.
all he does. He's OCD about it.
Yeah.
He really needs to tag
so
up.
Is he in a bit of strife?
He may have put one of the biggest Nosts I've ever seen over a mural that I think from memory was painted in the 80s depicting women at work in Brunswick.
No, we talked about this.
Have
No,
we?
I
Yeah.
don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah.
Flick down from that and you'll get to see. This is on air too, so we'll cut this bit out later
Yeah,
on.
well, let's do the
Just
segment.
No, I
Let's
don't
do
think we
it.
need to cut it. I don't
No,
know.
let's-
I don't
let's
think we
talk
talked
about it again.
We
Sure.
talked about Nosty, but in a different way.
Okay.
Oh man,
No
Some
doubt.
of it's a mess.
No doubt. But is it
It's a bit
him?
nasty.
But is it him?
It's him, of course it is. It's not like
Why? Why is it him? Because he's a turd and he likes to fuck
no,
shit up.
because he's not like Ace Frehley, where they would just go get any fucking good guitarist and paint him like Ace Frehley, and we don't have to have. drug-
Is that
That's the truth.
a thing?
Yeah, 100%.
Why? Because Ace
So
Frehley's
the
why?
same thing is like
Is it Liz
I
Kent?
strongly believe that when Daft Punk come out and do their robot shtick,
It hasn't been
And they
Daft
got-
Punk for.
hasn't been Daft Punk forever. That is massive. Oh my god, that's massive. How would you even?
What
fill
about
that
the
in?
graffiti? Whoop, let me put that away. You don't
Yeah.
want that in your mouth then, do you?
How would he even fill that nost in?
Nowadays, one of the tips and techniques they use is, you know your little spray packs that you use for killing bugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Fill
fill
it,
stuff
yeah.
like that with paint. And
Holy shit.
Oh, like a pump pack.
yes.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, that's a person.
massive.
That's a person in front of that on a
So
bicycle.
Did he get done?
No, he's
He's
just...
just done some massive
People have
stuff.
people
He's
have kicked up a
wanted.
bit of a stink because he's painted over this mural that's been there for 30 years.
Is that in Clifton Hill?
Clifton Hill or Brunswick region, yes.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
that's on. That was directly across from Drew's old place
Yeah.
up at Clifton Hill.
Yeah, Smith Street.
Smith Street. Is that right?
Yes.
That has been there forever.
Well, that's not. That's not helping anyone. Not the graffiti.
That's not helping anyone.
No, like-
like the dude's like.
I'm all
Phibbs,
down. I'm down with graffiti. Like, don't get me wrong. Tagging, not so much.
Nah.
No, people
I try.
don't really-
I struggle with reading it.
No,
I
think
can't
can-
see.
think
I
can
can't
read it.
see
You
the
can't see it?
Yeah, no,
the
yeah.
lettering. I
I
struggle.
tend to be able to read it.
What are you guys looking at? over
We're
there?
looking at Nost pieces to see if
So you
anything
get some-
else pops up. Some of it's ill.
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah. But I know we talked about Voss in past episodes. He was the dude that used to get around. Can you pull up a Vosti for? Oh, he's on the side of that. That's nice. Yeah, I have seen that one.
He's on trucks. He's on...
Yeah. I think Voss was the one that used to. I don't know, but you can find a Voss
I'll be able
Yeah.
to-
on the old intraweb.
Maybe he should
And,
be spending his time a little.
He got busted, but like you run the risk of being on record,
Mm.
and then as soon as they catch up with you doing it, they can bust you. For
That's what we
every
started
single song
discussing.
you are.
That's a broken down car with a Nost on it.
That's great.
Well, I'm not convinced that. I think it's more like Anonymous, the group Anonymous. I don't think it's Nost all the
I
time.
I do.
I believe it's him.
I find it like I once wanted to
Maybe
do a
I
little bit of
choose to believe.
extra stenciling. I wanted to do some stenciling. So
Yeah.
I went down the tunnels.
Tunnels.
Did a bit of stenciling down there.
Sure.
And then I thought, I might go chuck on some street signs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Have a bit of a spray, you know.
Sure.
But there was so much walking in between.
Involved
So I just went like, fuck this. What am I going to do? Am I going to jump in a car and I'm going to drive to the next spot? Is that what
That's
they do?
what they do.
They catch a train, they get up at the spot, they bomb it, they get back on the train, they get to the next spot. Is that how it works?
I think so.
Get up on the spot.
Get up on the spot.
Is that their
Yo.
is that their adrenaline tea? I don't know.
So much walking.
You need to talk to old mate. What handle did he go by? Don't want to give away his
No, I
name.
can't give away his name.
Ah,
He doesn't
Rooney.
want to, no, he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
He doesn't want to talk about it, does he?
No, he doesn't. He's got lots to offer with the graphing. He's been doing it for 20 odd years.
That's I mean, he's the one though that'll be able to let you know what the buzz, what the vibe, what the dude, what the drive.
So we'll be.
What's the happening? Who's the tag?
Who's the hoozer?
Who's doing a good E? Who's doing a good S?
What
Who's
about-
doing a burner? Who's putting up a burner?
Who's going end to end? Who's going all the way?
And
it's an end
it's an
burner.
end-to-end
Who's
burner.
climbing pipes?
Um,
Is that
No,
someone else?
that's the
Oh, that's
dentist.
something I read on the
Jezbot Snooze
Playboy
review.
magazine.
Jezbot's news review.
Snooze review.
Snooze review.
I wish we had some theme music.
Jezbot's news review.
Sure. Because I know as that you're the same.
I'm a
You-
sleeper.
So last night I fell asleep to all the snooze review, and I've already given it away. I fell asleep. And I was watching it on the Netflix because that's my comfort little blankie.
Netty Flixie.
Netflix in bed, and I've
That
gone
and
for
Sheldon
the.
Nurofen.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, of course I've had.
You got to
Nurofen.
come down eventually,
I've
don't you?
got it next to my bed. I was watching a disaster sort of tele movie, but it's like a doco, semi doco about comets. If the next comet hits, they were all doomed.
That's shit.
And so I got
Sounds good so far.
I got pretty high up the ladder of
Oh.
snoozing. I,
In order to tolerate.
I gave it an 8.7. An 8.7 snooze.
Well, there's a high snooze factor. I'm still
That's a
trying to
high.
work out the
That's a
scale.
high.
So
Tim,
if you got a
Tim,
big
Tim.
number, it's a bad movie. I don't. If you don't
Yes.
sleep, it's good.
If it,
Help me.
yes.
If he
Tim.
stays awake, good.
Tim,
Okay,
if I
good.
stay awake, good.
Fall
Zero.
asleep.
Snooze
Zero.
factor
Zero.
8 is high, thus rendering it
Shit.
sleepable.
bad.
It's bad. Got
But I love falling asleep watching movies.
Okay, same.
So it's almost annoying staying awake.
Jeremy Snooze review. And that was.
that was Jeremy's review.
We're
I
gonna-
fell asleep and I got an 8.7. And I would highly recommend if you like sleeping, if you like falling asleep,
Watch this comment
Watch-
thing.
watch the thing. That the comment. So
Is
Netflix
there a
comment.
name?
Is there a name? I don't know.
Google, Netflix,
Love
comment.
it.
Bing it. Someone bing it, will you?
Well, that's all I'm bringing to the table. That's all I've got.
Snooze review. What have I watched recently? I watched.
What did you watch today? Because I know you've watched
I
something.
watched Walking Dead today.
Right. Stayed
Latest
away
episode.
from
Have
that.
you watched the latest episode?
I'm up to date.
Carnage.
I'm up to
You
date.
saw today's?
Comes out on Monday.
You saw the episode?
Yeah. I'm up to it. The old stabby in the old brainy
Oh man,
brainies.
that's some harsh stuff right there. They're taking it to the next level. It's very hard to watch.
It was.
it
It
was very hard.
It was
to
hard to
watch.
watch.
Like I'm easy to please,
Yes, you are.
and that was not pleasing.
Not at all.
Not easy in any way.
Yeah, I found it hard to watch.
But I've got a list.
Mainly because I didn't fall asleep,
Yes.
and I didn't
That
like.
was a zero on
It
this.
was a
snooze.
zero.
Do you
Tim.
remember Mr. Verbelli used to do that a lot? He used to extend his S's. So, boys, we're going to do some mathematics.
That's
crook.
creepy. I
It was
find that
crook.
hard to watch.
Rook.
It was.
That's better. That I dig. I can dig it.
I can dig it.
I could do that for hours.
Any
probably not.
news
Sorry.
on the engagement front? Living close quarters with the boys and
Right,
everything. I haven't
who's using
paid
my
up to-
toothbrush?
Who the fuck's been using my toothbrush?
That's what we call it when you're in close quarters.
I
When you're living
fucking hate people using my toothbrush.
I know, but that's
No,
not
I
what.
don't
That's
know.
not what.
It's
That's
not-
not.
It's not physically your toothbrush.
No, I know what you mean, but just that makes me like that's my fingernails down the blackboard type shit.
There you go.
That and people slurping when they fucking eat or
Well,
drink.
this is how
Right.
I feel about
Kills
bananas
me.
being eaten.
You slurp and you hear it.
There's a slurp. There's a mush slurp.
So, what's the most annoying thing in the last month or so that you've with the boys, the new boys,
Boy and girl, isn't it?
boy and girl.
boy and girl?
Yeah.
You weren't very happy with the old PlayStation
PlayStation
shenanigans?
drives me nuts.
Just because they don't listen to you,
No, they're not too
or they
bad.
beat you.
No, I don't play.
No, I don't
have-
play either.
Nah,
Mm.
I'm not a gamer.
Fucking no good at it.
No, I'm just not a gamer.
No?
Nah, got no game.
Got no
Game here, none.
Mm.
Yo, and what? Yo, got no game.
No game. No game here, man.
Sorry.
That's right.
Touched
Tootsies
his
is
naked.
nice.
You guys playing footsies underneath?
Why?
Are we?
Fucking tell
Are we?
Why am I the only one wearing shoes?
I took mine off.
It's been hot.
I took mine off because I was eating grilled chicken.
Let's talk about weather
Fuck,
just for a
it's been
second.
hot.
That's
Jeremy's
been hot. It does
weather
get hot.
review.
It was the first time
Weather
in-
snooze.
weather snooze. Okay, weather news review. The review of the weather was
Fuck
bad.
me, it's hot.
Fuck me, it's hot. It was there's a little bit of shade because as the sun's coming out, there's no trees around by the time we get there, and it was like a gap of sun, of shade.
I've cast into the ditch. that
Into
you're
the ditch,
standing
that's
in,
right,
yeah.
because you're building basements. There's just this small little thing.
Slither.
Slither.
Yeah.
And I was like drilling some holes, and then I was coming back to the slither, pounding the water, and it was the hottest I've ever felt yesterday.
Now, our mother's been exclaiming that if you're going to drink that much water,
5 litres.
5 litres,
Mm.
this is a lot of water,
Mm.
that there's a point where you're actually flushing through the good stuff,
The salts.
right? So she's saying that they recommend putting a tiny sprinkle
Of salt.
salt
Yeah.
in your water.
Not salt.
Iodized.
Like not actual table salt.
No.
Salts.
Yeah. Iodized
Yeah,
salt.
because
It's not a
drinking
I don't know if I
salt
can
water
handle-
will
I don't know if
kill
I can
you.
handle- don't know if I can handle a little bit of salt in the old water.
Nah, just drink
No,
it.
but it's salts. It's
But
like
that's
minerals
that's
and-
basically what a Powerade is, isn't it?
no.
That's
sugar.
electrolytes and
Electrolytes.
sugar. And, yeah.
That's electrolytes. But isn't electrolytes some form of sodium?
Potassium, maybe, I don't know.
Yes.
Look,
See, we don't know.
We're going to have to call Clarky. Someone
Well,
call
look,
Clarky.
someone
He's a
called
doctor.
Dr. Clarky.
Did you
Yeah.
know that? It's just a little side thing. Clarky works for Big Pharma. He actually works for Panadol.
There you are.
So we've actually endorsed
Full
the
circle.
product.
This
Can
segment-
he
this-
score me some?
He can score you some premium
This podcast has come a full circle.
Panadol. It has.
It has. And speaking about full circles, I'm starting to feel a bit pain. So you know where I've got to go and what I've got to
You've got to
do.
go home and go
Chug
to
a
bed.
cock.
Well, before I go to bed, Tim, I've got to
Stickies.
look.
Fist
I'm
up
going
his
to
ass.
put some urine up my ass.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You got a
Jesus
bunt.
Christ.
You got to go on a bunt.
Bunting.
Bunt brigade.
Baby bunting.
It looks like our
We're
music
coming
is
up
gonna come
on
up
time. We
and-
have
and it's-
usually have a timer ready to go, so we don't go
Yeah,
overboard.
no, we've actually hit the 1 hour and
15 minutes or
20
something,
minute
yeah.
mark.
Edit
We
out
always seem to
some
go
of the
over when
shit.
Ads is here.
Mm.
Over the
Yeah.
hour mark.
We do have to edit out 40 minutes of all the crappy talks, but
Yeah.
True.
There's a fair bit of that.
We actually do you want to ride this out until the music comes up?
Yeah. Do you know what fucking
else you
really
got?
shits me just as we wind it out?
yeah.
Weather, the new thing they've put on.
we're
Currently
out of
37 degrees. Feels
Feels
like
like.
32.
Oh, the feels like.
Fuck off.
Fuck
Who
off
comes
with
up with
the
that?
feels like.
Who do you call to go, it's 37. What do you reckon it feels
It's
like?
like reinventing the toothbrush.
I saw today 28 feels like 28.
No,
It's because it's 28.
I didn't feel
That's why it feels like
Yeah.
it feels like
all
28.
day.
it. Yeah.
Oh my
man.
god. Oh well, look, that's all we've got time for because our music is starting to fade up. And
I'm convinced that I hate the music, but or not the music.
I do
but
like the music.
The music's great.
I'd like to know what other people think.
I'd
of
love
the
to
music.
know.
The intro
Wow.
music, not so much the
Didn't
outro
we
music. The
just
outro music is-
steal?
There's no stealing. There's no stealing.
Okay.
There's no stealing.
He's a DJ. He
We don't
samples.
steal. That's no stealing. That's the outro music, which you can hear right now.
Well, it's been.
Ah, there it is. So
Peace.
let's get out of here. We'll enter into the escape pod.
Sure.
Eject into the next
Ejaculate
1 or
next
2 week
episode.
break.
And we're off. I'm. You know who I am. Yeah. Toothless Joe.
I'm the other guy. I'm Timmy Two Fingers.
I'm at Stanuco. You know who it is.
Timmy Two Tone.
It's a very lovely ship. I think you should
Go fuck yourselves.
Goodbye.